My name is Chad Cheston. This is Get Lost TV. Today's episode marks the beginning of a long extended travel experience. On this show, there's no set destinations, no itineraries, but a real perspective into long-term travel.
Right now I'm on my way towards Flagstaff, which is about 2.5 hours north of Phoenix, because Arizona had a massive low pressure system sweep across the state, bringing us a tremendous amount of rain, lowering our temperatures to about 50 degrees during the day and up to -5 in the northern part of the state. And I know for those of you watching at home that live back east, no big deal, right? But for those who live in Arizona, me being a native of Michigan myself and moving to Arizona about 10 years ago, we get pretty excited about the weather. So right now I'm about 83 miles outside of Flagstaff. It's starting to rain again, clouds are thickening up a little bit, and this is where it gets a little tricky. A few years ago I had a little bit of a disagreement with some black ice, spun off the side of the road. Thank goodness I went to the left and ended up in the embankment on the left rather than off the side of the cliff to my right, where there was no guardrails on that part of the freeway. So drive with caution, take your time, don't use excessive amounts of speed, just be smart about it. And pretty soon here I'm going to be needing a pit stop. Nature's calling, so I'm going to stop in, check with the local gas station, see what's going to be required once I get into a little bit further north. A lot of times that they will require chains, or you need to have four-wheel drive in order to continue into Flagstaff. Alright, I'm approaching the snow line, which lies roughly at 6,500 to 7,000 feet. The rain stops for just a brief moment, and during that time something almost mystical happens. Everything goes silent, and the raindrops slowly fade away and then turn into just big giant snowflakes of snow. Nothing like it. I love watching the snow fall. It's just an experience that, I don't know, makes you feel all warm inside even though it's freezing cold outside. Alright, so the snow is falling so hard, lines are disappearing in the road just like the gas station attendant said. And I'm actually sliding the truck right now because it's under a sheet of ice, so it's time to pull over and put on the four-wheel drive. And if you look into the far distance of your screen back there, you could somewhat make out a cop car. He's redirecting traffic off the I-17 because a semi-truck just jackknifed and caused a pretty serious accident closing down the I-17 into Flagstaff. So it's going to be just a waiting game as we sit here and wait for the freeway to open back up.